Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, sitting behind me, for inviting me to speak. I just remember my coming to Radha Rasa Bihari temple. And 10th October 1978. 10th October 1978. All the way from Bombay Central on the way to Sun and Sand Hotel. But not going there, destiny brought me to Radha Rasa Bihari Ji's temple, because it was opened very fresh. Everything was very fresh. And people were coming in just few numbers at the time, very, very less people used to come to the temple. 100 people, from morning till evening, only 100 people, 200 people, 250, 300. We used to count those days. So I needed an accommodation, but because I was pursuing my, little Bollywood life. And I went inside at the reception, and it was Mr. Jagdish, who's now staying in Thane, and he comes more often to Kharghar now. So Jagdish was a receptionist at that time, and I asked him, can I have a place here? He said, yes, we can give you a place, and you have to pay. So at the time, the rates were very, very less as compared to now. So they said that, are you a life member? I said that I am not a life member. I'm just a visitor. I would like to stay here. He said that I have to take a permission from the manager. So the manager was Chitakar Prabhu. He's also Srila Prabhupada disciples, was now staying in Switzerland and pursuing the Ayurvedic activities in Switzerland, Zurich. So he was managing guest house as well as the Govindas. So he was staying in a room. His office was on the first floor. These small rooms, one of the rooms he was there. So he took me there and he said that, you want to stay here, but you have to pay the amount. I said that I'm ready to pay, but let me stay here. So he allotted me a room. At the time, we used to have Temple A, Temple B, Temple C, where now Devkinandan Prabhu's office is there and the conference hall is there. Is that you're a single, so you're a brahmachari, you better stay in that place. And I will not charge you much. I will charge you only 100 rupees per day. So, but before he could accommodate me, he said that, do you know anything about Bhagavad Gita? I said that I've heard, but I have not read it cover to cover. And he was the person to offer me only in those days there was a silver color Bhagavad Gita having shlokas and the translation. He said that you please stay. While you are staying with us, you kindly go through this. So I was allotted Temple B. I also have this disease, little number problems. So I got B, temple room. So early in the morning, when exactly about 4:30, so all devotees started coming to the temple hall and tan. I said, what's happening here? I came out of the Temple B and started watching from the top. So they were all wonderful devotees there, all, gathering to do Mangalarti. So the first glimpse was to see Srila Prabhupada on the throne, then so many wonderful sannyasis. His Holiness Giriraj Swami, His Grace Haridas Prabhu, His Grace Chitrakar Prabhu, His Grace Vedvyas Prabhu, His Grace Poonam Brahma Prabhu, and then Patit Pavan Prabhu, and then, one strong devotee, like that, they all gathered, and hardly 25 devotees in the Mangalarti. And till Mangalarti finished, I was watching from the top. The next morning, Chitrakar Prabhu introduced me to the temple president then. That was none other than His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj. He said, "Oh, you're from Kashmir. You're a Kashmiri Pandit. You must be a meat eater." So I said that, "Yes, Maharaj, I'm a meat eater by birth, but I don't feel like pursuing it." So then he said, "What for you have come?" Very grave personality sitting in his room. So I said that I have come to pursue my Bollywood profession because I have just graduated from Pune as a student from there, and now I have come here. He said, "Yes, you can stay here, but while you are staying, you have to do some little seva also." I said, "What seva can I do?" "I don't know. These devotees will tell you, but you have to do seva." So this is why I'm just telling you. Nowadays, we tend to forget these norms when we meet any devotee here. So he was very conscious. He said that you are staying here and you must do some service. So my journey with the association of these wonderful devotees, His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj and Sridhar Swami Maharaj, increased, and every day in the evening after Sandhya Arati, we used to sit in Govinda's and he would ask me, "What did you do today?" I said, "Maharaj, I have started getting the assignments. Now I am going to the film center, which was then located in Tardev, where we have our midday meal kitchen. Just opposite that was a very, very famous film center, so I was working there." So Giriraj Maharaj was always very concerned about one thing. Every time he would say, "When you are getting the contract signed," and he would say, "The moment you have to sign a contract, you have to give some money to the temple." So by the mercy of the Lord, just after 1 or 2 months, I started getting the money. And then I used to come and tell him that, "Maharaj, I just got this money. What should I do?" The first thing he would say that, "You give fees to all the sannyasis." At the time, it was very, very, very big thing to dine in the restaurant, and there was a very, the big table which is there in the temple in the restaurant now, that used to be under the chandelier which is in the old. So all the sannyasis used to sit there, and then he said that today they were not knowing my name. The Surdas was not that. They used to know my first name, Virendra. Virendra will give feast to everybody. So then Giriraj Maharaj, Sridhar Swami, Chitrakar Prabhu, and other devotees would, at Rohini Prabhu, I remember now, and some other devotees, they used to all sit, and we used to have a small thali of 8 rupees and 12 rupees. 12 rupees was Govinda special and 8 rupees was Bal Gopal. So you all must remember this. So So 8 rupees, he said, no, 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 we don't want Bal Gopal, it's very big. And 8 rupees, we don't want Govinda special, we will take only Bal Gopal. So all these sannyasis, Giriraj Maharaj and Sridhar Maharaj and Chitrakar Prabhu, and they will have a wonderful feast. And they used to feel very, very happy that I have hosted them in the restaurant. As the days passed and things started moving, Giriraj Maharaj, we used to often hear the lectures given by Giriraj Maharaj, very articulated presentations. His Holiness Sridhar Maharaj, very aggressive and a very, very to the point lectures. And the days passed, and then, by the mercy of the Lord, I was known to the world what I was then. But every time they will tell me that this is not good for you. Giriraj Maharaj, Sridhar Maharaj, and then we used to have His Holiness Kirtananda Swami coming more often to this place. And at the time, we used to go for lectures, downtown area. So we used to all go from here, and many lectures used to happen there. So every time, whenever we used to come for the lectures and come from the lectures, and Giriraj Maharaj would ask me, because I used to go early in the morning after Darshanarti, I used to go for my profession and come back at the Sandhya Arti time. Mostly I used to attend Sandhya Arti here in the morning. So he would say that, do you like this Bollywood? They're all filmmakers, they're all smoking, drinking, and so many things. Do you like that? You're a Kashmiri Brahman, you know. So he said that, do you like this? I said, Maharaj, I don't have any option, but I have to pursue my profession because my father has spent a lot of money on it and I have to see that I become something. But literally speaking at the time, when I used to associate with the devotees here, hear lectures from Maharaj and go back to the Bollywood to do whatever I was doing, it was very obnoxious. It was very obnoxious. And then, by the mercy of Krishna, Chitrakar Prabhu introduced me to Haridas, Bada Haridas Prabhu, who was always passionate about the Bollywood then also. So he would always come to my workplace where I used to do my work, and in short time I became very famous film editor, maker. And then the intense relationship started between Giriraj Maharaj and myself when we started Haridas Thakur film. Haridas Thakur film, you must have seen. We started a company, Haridas Prabhu and myself, we started a company, and then we wrote script, and we used to have many sessions with Giriraj Swami Maharaj from the Chaitanya Charitamrita trying to talk about Haridas Thakur film, and we did a lot of. And that started, I started receding from Bollywood and getting attached to the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. And during this time, many devotees who are not in the moment now, they persuaded me to stay in the Brahmachari ashram. And by the mercy of Krishna and all these wonderful Vaishnavas, they made me to stay in the Brahmachari ashram, where Giriraj Maharaj, Sridhar Swami used to stay in the ashram. And opposite that, Haridas Prabhu used to stay and I used to stay there. And while we were making this Haridas Thakur film, Giriraj Maharaj used to come to the film editing table himself, and we used to do that at Lower Parel at, Fame Ad Lab, of which the proprietor is Manmohan Shetty. Now he's become a very big man and big entrepreneur. So we used to go there, and Giriraj Swami used to also see, and he used to make me to run the film again and again and watch everything. And Narsingh Chaitanya Prabhu was the hero of that film, and he used to come. And as Brij Mohan Prabhuji said, sometimes we used to have a little tiff because a technical man and a philosophical person. Giriraj Swami, a philosophical person, and I was a technical person. So I knew the techniques how to do the film, and he was philosophically trying to see every frame of it, and we used to always grapple with each other. Said, Maharaj, this is not correct. This is not as for the cinematic thing, it's not correct, and you're telling me to do this. How can it is possible? It's not possible. So like that, but ultimately the film was made and it was canned. It was canned, but I had the best association of Maharaj in the ashram. Maharaj used to get up early and he used to wake us up personally. Sridhar Maharaj, then after the movie, I took over as a guest, Govinda's restaurant manager. And from 82 onwards, I was the manager of the restaurant. So Sridhar Maharaj used to go from morning. At the time, we didn't have many cars like we have a fleet of cars now. For every person, we have a car. At that time, there used to be only one person who was having the car. One was Srila Prabhupada and another was Bada Haridas Prabhu. And he was going for a life membership, and we got from Star Line Motors, we got one Fiat for him. And then there used to be only autos. Now everybody would like to have this car, that car. And I ran the auto for almost about 18 years in the whole Bombay. So Sridhar Maharaj used to go sometime by a train, or they used to go by this Prabhupada car, ambassador car. And in the night time, and he used to come at about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, he said, Surdas, I have not eaten prasadam whole day. And can you give me something? So they used to munch something in the evening. And Sridhar Maharaj used to see that, he used to work hard. All brahmacharis used to manage restaurant. अभी आजकल तो ब्रह्मचारी लोग तो मंदिर भी साफ नहीं करते हैं. हाँ, उस वक्त सभी ब्रह्मचारी लोग किचन संभालते थे और जूठा थाली उठाते थे रेस्टोरेंट में. जितने भी बड़े बड़े लोग आते थे सब रेस्टोरेंट का थाली उठाते थे. So we used to get too tired, and then Giriraj Swami used to come and Sridhar Maharaj used to come. Wake up, wake up, wake up for Mangal Aarti. And they will say that, no, this Surdas must be very, very tired. And I still remember Sridhar Maharaj used to come, my door used to be open. He would massage the body in the morning. So get up, now is the Mangal Aarti time. And we used to get up. And Giriraj Maharaj was very particular. He would not allow anybody to eat free prasadam. He used to stand most of the time at the prasadam gate. Did you do some seva? Did you do some seva? उस वक्त फीस्ट नहीं होता था, सांबर राइस और पापड़ मिलता था. उसमें भी देखते थे कि आपने सेवा किया क्या? अच्छा ठीक है, आपने सेवा, you have not done seva, then you wash 5 plates. Okay, Maharaj. And you could not say anything. And he used to see personally whether you have cleaned the thali or not. Nowadays, आजकल एक दूसरे भक्त का थाली उठाने में भी बहुत तकलीफ होता है हमको. हाँ, वहां पर उस वक्त इतना बड़ा वैभव नहीं था. वो जहाँ पर अभी ये जो बुक काउंटर है वहाँ पर पुराना प्रसादम हॉल था. वहाँ पर सुबह भी शाम को भी सांबर राइस पापड़ महीनों हफ्तों भर खाते थे. तो उसमें भी देखते थे कि सेवा है कि नहीं, सेवा कर रहे हैं कि कोई ऐसा फालतू तो नहीं खाया, फालतू तो नहीं आ रहा खाने के लिए. आजकल तो 3-3 हजार, 4-4 हजार, 5-5 हजार लोग प्रसाद खाते हैं. कोई निरीक्षण नहीं होता, क्योंकि प्रसाद दे दो, सबको दे दो. मगर उसको देखते थे कि हम लोग कोई, और आजकल किसी को नहीं दे दो प्रसाद तो गुस्सा भी करता है, और आंखें दिखाता है. चपाती कम हो जाएगा तो आंखें दिखाते हैं. तो उस वक्त ये सब मेहनत करते थे. गिरिराज स्वामी महाराज ट्रेन से जाते थे, कभी कभी श्रीधर महाराज ट्रेन से चले जाते थे. और उस वक्त 231 बस जाती थी, 15 पैसा लगता था यहां से लेके सांता क्रूज तक. फिर 15 पैसा हो गया, फिर 25 पैसा हो गया, फिर 30 पैसा हो गया, उसके बाद मेरे को मालूम नहीं. हाँ, you see, and then used to get down. और फिर स्टेशंस में पुष्प वितरण करते थे, कीर्तन करते थे. रथ यात्रा पहले टाउन साइड में होते थे. तो गिरिराज महाराज जी का योगदान इस मंदिर के लिए कोई कंपैरिजन नहीं है. इसका कभी हम तुलना भी नहीं कर सकते. तुलना करना भी पाप है. श्रीधर महाराज जो कि फाउंडर हैं भीष्मा के, बहुत अथक प्रयास किया उन्होंने भीष्मा स्टैब्लिश करने के लिए. आज भगवान की कृपा से जो भी राधा रास बिहारी में आ रहा है, ये उनका बहुत योगदान है भीष्मा डिपार्टमेंट एस्टैब्लिश करने के लिए. He was the one and the only one who was pursuing for Bhishma department. Aaj, all glories to Bhishma department, all glories to the present devotees who are pursuing this consistently. Any work you do very consistently, that's what we have shown. Learn from these, Shiksha Gurus. They have nurtured our devotional service in a very, very nicely. And that is their contribution. And they would not deviate from Prabhupada's instructions. Giriraj Maharaj's lectures are not based on, what is that? Gorakhpur Bhagavatam or something like that. Nowadays we try to feel very nice. We have to refer this, we have to refer that, we have to refer that. And in between you keep on bragging. But articulated lectures on the basis of Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavatam. And that is what we have to learn. If we can imbibe these qualities, then we can represent Parampara, we can represent these wonderful devotees. The stories are unlimited, contributions are unlimited. I derive maximum pleasure and strength by those people who have nurtured our initial bhakti, initial contributions in nurturing ourselves. And I really thank them that I had the best of the association of Giriraj Swami Maharaj, Sridhar Swami Maharaj, Chitrkar Prabhu. And sometimes you will be surprised. Haridas Prabhu was, at the time also there used to be little tiff happening with the devotees. One Rohini Prabhu, at the time Prabhupada disciple, he hit Haridas Prabhu, Bada Haridas Prabhu. And then he was in the ashram. You'll be surprised. Giriraj Maharaj didn't come out of the ashram for almost about 6 days because he was taking care of Haridas Prabhu. And he said, we don't have to tell this thing to anybody. Nowadays, anything, as small as snap happens, it's all the talk of the town. But at the time, Giriraj Maharaj didn't come out of the room for 6 days. That was the seriousness of a situation. I feel that as long as they have sacrificed a lot of their lives, a lot of their time, a lot of their, everything. And they were, after even building this such a palatial temple, if you would see that how austerely they were staying. आज तो भगवान की कृपा से आज हम गुरुकुल में मुकुंद माधव प्रभु, ब्रजहरि प्रभु अपना आश्रम को एकदम हाई क्लास बना रहे हैं. They were having only chatais, one pillow, one chatai, little saffron cloth, that also on the cloth line, and that's it. Because at the time we used to have the buildings A, B, C, D, E, F, like that, and they used to stay in a D building, and Giriraj Maharaj, Sridhar Swami, myself, Haridas Prabhu, like that, we used to stay in the Brahmachari ashram at the time. So the best of the association, the best of the nurturing happened there. And I think it's उनका ये सींचा हुआ बगीचा है, जिस बगीचे में आज अनगिनत भगवत भक्ति के फूल खिल रहे हैं, चाहे वो इस हेवन ऑन अर्थ के प्रोजेक्ट का निर्माण हुआ, चाहे भक्तों का जो आवागमन है, ये उनके बहुत सा अथक प्रयास का एक योगदान है, जो योगदान कभी भी विसफल नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम जानते हैं कि भक्ति के कार्य में जो भी कार्य किया जाता है उसका विस्तार और विस्तरण मल्टीपल होता रहता है। और जो भी उनके शिष्य हैं, जो भी उनके प्रेरणादायक आने वाली पीढ़ी हैं, उनसे यही कहना है कि उन जैसे अथक प्रयास करते रहें, जिससे कि हम आने वाले पीढ़ियों को एक अच्छा भविष्य दे सकते हैं, जो त्याग और भक्ति के आधार पर है। और जिसके जीवन में त्याग और भक्ति का आधार सशक्त होगा, आने वाले पीढ़ी भी वैसे ही सशक्त हो सकते हैं। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं अपने वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरे कृष्ण।